I'm not even mad anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm past the point of mad. I'm past the point of angry. I'm just past caring, I think. Honestly, with how the season's gone and how these players act and what the manager does, I feel insulted. I feel insulted to support this club, and what the players and manager do is honestly an insult to us as fans, because we pay good money in a variety of ways to watch West Ham. I pay for a online subscription to watch West Ham on Football TV. Fans are paying more money to travel up and down the country. Some of them travel long distances, over an hour or two on a train, and have to get up early the next day for work. We sacrifice a lot to support West Ham, and there is a huge financial cost to it. Do the players even care about that? It's because they probably have an easy job. They just go to training, put in what they do in training on there, then go home. He finished West Ham United 1, Newcastle United 5 at the London Stadium. I usually would say that this is a one-off write-off, and it can be a write-off, but it's still not wrong, is it? You don't lose 5-1 like that. Ugh, well, 4 of those goals were gifted. You lot might say, oh, we didn't score, we didn't get my 5 goals, we would have won. No, you don't say. You don't say. Let's go with the starting lineup, shall we? And get this thing over and done with before I lose my rag. Antonio is in for Danny Ings. Oh, okay, Antonio's going to run at them more, people are saying. Great. Great. Can't wait for him to fumble it in the box when it really matters, because he can't shoot. Alexander Isak did not start for Newcastle. He was on the bench. Contrary to what I said about the scoreline, we actually started off that game pretty well with energy and sharpness. Bowen fired an effort off target, and we looked good from the opening 5 minutes. Jared Bowen was having Dan Burn on toast. Then the 6th minute, all that was undone. Callum Wilson headed into the net. You knew it was coming. You knew it was him. That absolute prat would score. Zuma and Kura didn't get near him. They were defensively bad. And Kura, again, back to his old shocking self. And do you know what it is with Kura? He's not as advertised. Kura looks on the surface and with his footballing CV like he's a great player because he's played for Germany's international team. He's played in a Champions League final, la-di-da-di-da. And he only cost £10 million. Everyone's saying, oh, what a bargain he is. I said we should have gone and got Sharlai instead. But he's not right-footed. Just had to be Callum Wilson. He was completely unmarked and had a free header. ASM assist. That knocked the wind out of our sails a bit. And then 10 minutes later, it was 2-0. Alombo's played over the top. Jolinton kind of goes one-on-one and rounds the keeper, but he thinks it's offside. And then you look again. Emerson's playing him on. And we're playing a high up top defensive line against this lot. And just every time we're doing that, we're pushing too high up and they're coming in from behind us. We've got Jolinton and Longstaff as going forward with Bruno Guimaraes holding back, which was a bit different because Guimaraes goes forward a little bit more. We're so crap, it's mad. It's the same thing against the Southampton game, really, but this time we're against a team that actually attacks and threatens. We allow runs and cuts in from behind, and Newcastle don't concede, do they? They don't. They've got a solid goalkeeper, Nick Pope. Well, bet West Ham wishes they signed him now. We've got defenders that can't defend, and midfield that's destroyed. We're not cohesive at all. Antonio, way too slow. Way too slow. Botman had him locked down. Just before half-time, West Ham actually got a little bit back on top. Ben Rama starts to look a bit better. Declan Rice, fantastic as usual. It's a shame because he used the bright light again. Bowen looked energetic, but it was 2-1 going into the break when Kurzuma headed home from a corner. I think half-time came at a bad time, though, in West Ham's defence because the momentum was starting to pick up a little bit. And second half, it changes things a little bit. At that point, by the way, we should have got off Souček, who has completed, I believe it's 19 passes in the last 3 games, and I'm told that he's a good midfielder. That's disgustingly bad. Souček had to come off and Lanzini had to come on. Or Fern Downs, or someone. We are even 48 seconds into the second half. And what the honest hell again. What the honest hell. I still think he's a quality defender, believe it or not, but I've still yet to be convinced that he's going to be amazing. What the hell is he doing? He passes back. You can't pass back when there's a player lurking behind you. Newcastle get it. It's just a tapping from Calaborson. We're not even 48 seconds in. And we're already doing something stupid. Fabianski is then forced to make a save. And I felt sorry for him, by the way. In a way. Because I'm going to tell you why I wasn't later on. I felt sorry for him at that point. We're too open again in this game. Kerr just got abused by Saint-Maximin, completely shredded. And Saint-Maximin forced another save. Bowen tried to run her down the wing. Yeah, no one connected with him. So West Ham made 4 subs, and David Moyes actually made some substitutions. Ings, Downs, Sofal and Corneon for Souček, Antonio, Benrahma and Kerr. Good subs, actually. Flynn Downs needs a run of games, I think, in this team, because he came on and he looked very composed in the midfield. Cornet came on, the game immediately changed for us. We looked energetic. We put crosses in. We looked pacier. Referee was a bit of a joke. He gave things to Newcastle when they shouldn't have been given. And some fouls didn't really go in our favour. And at this point, fans started to leave early, which is a bad sign. And probably a good job left early because 4-1 was just, ugh. Fabianski comes way out, completely can't hit the ball. Alexander Isaac, the substitute, just lobs it into the net. Done. 4-1. We gave 4 goals away so easily and so timid. 5-1 in stoppage time. End of. Moyes booed as he went down the tunnel. I'm thinking, yeah, that's you gone. Declan Rice looking dejected at the end, but do you blame him? He's a 24-year-old lad who hasn't really got a lot of captaincy experience, and he's under pressure to try and lead West Ham out of this. Then Moyes gives his post-game interview and said, if I were a supporter, I would have left as well. Yeah, how dare you? How dare you turn on the fans, David? How dare you turn on the fans when we are the bread and butter of the football club? You don't have my respect. I don't know. And the only reason why, David, the only reason why you stayed on at Everton for so long is because Bill Kenwright never had the balls to sack you, even when you were shit. David Sullivan won't have the balls to sack you, although he claims to be reconsidering it, in case you didn't know, man. And yeah, I know the defeat's not all on David Moyes, but why play the same crappy players? Because we deserve to go down if we play like this. And some of the players deserve better than this. The club's got a mess. You look at the people up top, from the manager to the players, it's a trickle-down effect. Bilic, we loved him. He was sacked after a 5-1 loss to Liverpool. The board showed no mercy there and had to do what they had to do. Brendan Rodgers was sacked despite winning an FA Cup with Leicester. They had to get rid. Leeds got rid of Jesse Marsh, despite seeing him as a long-term project manager, because they knew it wasn't working. Things had to change. And things have to change somehow. If we stick like this, we're gone. And I'm now quite pessimistic about it. Yeah. I want to forget this game quickly and just can't wait for the season to be done, in all honesty. Just, why bother?